Is this upside down? Okay. This is weird. Okay. Hopefully this is recording the right way. Alright, it's Kayla from the top deck. It's 90 plus degrees today, and I was just talking to my son, and we were talking about harvesting stuff because if you don't, the sun gonna take it out. So I am up here at the top deck today to adjust this camera. Okay, let's try this again. All right, up in the top deck, and I am looking here in my, what is this, my green bean container. And I was just talking to my son about harvesting stuff before the sun just beats it up and dries everything out. It has been so hot out here, so I am going to harvest some green beans. I keep this going straight here. I've got to get me a tripod because doing this with one hand is kind of for the birds. So anywho, y'all growing green beans out here today? Let me know in the comments if you're growing any green beans, any particular variety. These are looking really, really, really good. I am in zone 8A, Georgia, and green beans do really, really well out here. So it's a real satisfying type of thing to grow. They germinate pretty quickly. Now, especially if you purchase your seeds in your particular area, the green beans down here are pretty heat tolerant rather, and so they do pretty good, but I'm just wanting to make sure. And I know I saw some on the back side of here. Yeah, we got a lot of beans on here, and it's good to pick them. Like these down here, that's too small, right? I'm gonna leave those there to see if they get a little plumper, a little longer. And I do have multiple varieties in this container, so they're not all looking the same. Whoops, bean down. I'll grab that in a minute. They're not all looking exactly the same, but even something like this, I'll give that one a little bit more time. It's kind of skinny, but it's also based on the variety. So let's see what else. Ooh, yeah, we got a bunch. These are some good ones. Look at these. These are really, really good. Really, really good. Yeah, so what's the temperature where you're at today? Like I said, today is in the high 90s here in 8A, Georgia. I really, really would prefer to be at the pool because it is hot. But let me get these green beans off of here and check out the pool at a later date. Yeah, but this is very, very satisfying to be able to come in here and pick these nice green beans. And so also too, it's time for me to turn my container around, which I need two hands to do, so I can't do that right now. But that's the nice thing about these deck container boxes. You can pick them up, move them. They're not going to fall off in the rain. They're not going to fall off with wind. They're very, very sturdy. So I just love them. And it allows me to be able to do a deck garden very easily. Very, very easily. So I think that's going to, oop, nope, here goes a nice juicy one right here. Let's see. Yep. That's a good one. I think that's going to be it for now. And I'll come back tomorrow. I'll leave that one there. I'll come back tomorrow and see what's happening. But that's a nice, good little handful start for my very first harvest of the 2026 summer green bean harvest. And I want to show you the other green beans on this side that I just planted about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago. As you can see, this is where they germinated and poofed up out of the The seed is so amazing to me how things grow. But pretty soon, these two will start to have some flowers on them, and then we'll sprout into some more green beans. So I'm trying to keep it going for as long as possible to be able to have a succession of harvests going on with my green beans for the rest of the season. And that way you will always have something to eat. All right, this is Kaylo from the top deck. We got the garden going on. We still got a lot to do, but it's coming along, y'all. I finally got my patio table up, and at least I can come out here and sit down. In the meantime, this is how I flow. What do you grow? See you next time.